Alright folks, welcome back. This is Balatro Everyday, and today we're taking a break from the challenge modes. We do have like a specific goal, specific challenge in mind. It's just not going to be one of the proper challenge modes. I know a lot of folks have been requesting the Jokerless challenge, so we're going to do something similar to that. I saw Gothic was playing on his channel. He did a run with only perishable jokers, only food jokers, right? Like we've done non-perishables in the past. Maybe we'll do a run that has only food jokers. So, you know, technically easier than the Jokerless challenge. Maybe we'll do it as kind of like a warm-up to doing the Jokerless challenge. And maybe there's still some things that we can learn along the way, maybe. So what I've done here, I've decided to start with the abandoned deck. In the last run that we did, I was trying to make flush houses happen, except, you know, we didn't have access to very much money and, you know, jokers that give you tarot cards for deck manipulation, so we weren't really able to make flush houses happen. And so I wanted to do that, right? And so when I think about what is the best deck to make that happen, I really like the abandoned deck for that. And part of this is, you know, if you only start with 40 cards, it's very easy with 3 discards and 4 hands to just find whatever cards that you want, right? If you have 8 cards in your starting hand and you discard 5 cards times 3, that's 15 cards. You play 3 hands times 5, that's another 15 cards. You get to see 38 cards out of your 40 card deck. Or, you know, maybe actually in practice it's slightly less than that if you're discarding instead of 5 at a time, 4 at a time. But if we do something like this, you know, if you ask me, okay, if I'm playing for fun and I want to have, you know, what is a very powerful start on any deck, or, you know, the abandoned deck specifically, I go for Immolate. And so in the first shop here, we get a Spectral Pack, and the Spectral Pack gives us Immolate. On one hand, of course, you know, we get the $20 here, and then now we basically have maxed out interest, you know, to make up for not having any money from our jokers. But, you know, even more than that, now that we have only 35 cards in the deck, if you use all your discards and you use all of your hands, you will get to see every card in your deck. And so if I want to play a flush house and I only have 2 8s and I only have 3 5s, I can get them 100% of the time. You know, sometimes it costs you a little bit extra money. You have to use extra hands, but you will never not get your hand. You'll never lose from not drawing your hand. All right, some other things to consider here. Do I want, you know, something that might help me score here in the next round? You know, to get this 450 here, do I want this Celestial Pack? Or, you know, do I want this hieroglyph that's going to give me -1 hand? Of course, -1 hand, then, okay, that's going to make it harder for me to find my cards, but it does reduce the scoring requirements. And so now this 450 points, maybe I could do that in just 1 hand. So I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to take the hieroglyph here and then go next. All right, in the opener, I'm seeing 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, a straight already, and we only need 150 points, so ship it. All right, at the next shop here, I do want the Arcana pack. What I'm looking for is a suit changer in order to make my flush house. This is not that. We can just take the money though, 20 bucks. And then go standard pack. Alright, in the standard pack here, I'm seeing right away we have a purple seal, is pretty exciting. So I'll pick that up. And then maybe, let's see here, scoring wise, 200 points is not hard to do. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pick up the Earth card and just hold on to it, so it'll block the duplicate planets, and just go next. Alright, to get 200 points, maybe we can go for a full house, 6s and aces. You know, I don't normally like to go for the full house, but since we're playing on the abandoned deck, There's only 28 cards left in the deck. I think we can get it. There we go. Alright, next I'm thinking about, let's see here, do I want this spectral pack? I mean, we have the money, so we might as well. This is something that I'm interested in. You know, I'm thinking about, you know, how is it that we're going to be making our money? And it could be this, it could be we get the gold seal and that's going to help us make money. So how about, I'm trying to figure out what card I want to put this on, and I'm thinking about, okay, here I've got the 3 of clubs, has the purple seal, and so if I get a death card, what card do I want to copy? I want to copy this 3. So let's put the talisman on a 3. And pick up the Hierophant as well. And the standard pack, looking for more 3s. We do have a 2 of clubs instead of a 3 of clubs. I'm not ready to commit to this yet, so I'm just going to skip here and then go next. Alright, 300 points we can do with different flavors of Full House. Yeah, with the 8s, maybe I could go for an ace here. Yeah, 8s and aces. Here I've got the 3. Maybe what I'll do is I'll turn these aces into bonus cards, I guess. You know, just get rid of this. Or do I want to use the Earth card here? Yeah, maybe I'll use the Earth card just so that I have some early scoring online. I don't really need the $1. So let's sell the, or discard these. Death. There we go, just like I was talking about, you know, trying to make a copy of that 3. Here I could play a Full House or 4 of a kind, doesn't matter. Alright, let's open this Arcana pack. We have a star, we can make diamonds. So when I'm thinking about trying to make a flush house, you know, maybe I'm thinking about something like, you know, if I turn these 8s into diamonds, I'm going to have 3 8s of diamonds. Though, you know, my enhanced cards are currently these clubs, and so maybe I want to use the death card to make more clubs. I think I do want to go for the 8s, and I'm just trying to figure out, you know, what is the other card that I want to do. So between a 4, 2, and a 9, how about the 9 here? So leaving the 4 and the 2, you know, maybe what I'll do is I'll make, you know, the upper cards diamonds and the lower cards clubs, and then kind of split them that way. Let's try this standard pack. So we could pick up another 2 of clubs. We actually don't have a 2 of clubs, so maybe we don't do that. I don't need these face cards, so let's just go next. Alright, next, let's see here. I do have the 8 and the 9, and so if I wanted to get the flush house, remember, if we play it earlier, then we unlock it, and then we get the series cards earlier. So I am going to go for it. And if I want, I can always use the death card to help me out. So there, 2 8s and 2 9s. I could dig. So, you know, here's how it works. I have 13 cards left in the deck. If I throw away 4, I get to redraw 4. And then if I throw away 4, I get to redraw another 4. So I get to look at 8 cards, 5 cards left in the deck. If we didn't take the hieroglyph, if we still had 4 hands, we would get to see all but 1 card in the deck. And part of that is because we added a card to the deck. But since we did take the hieroglyph, maybe what I want to do here is I'm going to take this 6 and turn it into I'm going to turn it into a 9, and that way I have a split of 3 9s and 3 8s. And maybe before I do that, I'm going to use the Hierophant, and so we'll go 9s and 8s, and then do this. And this is just so that we can unlock the series card, get our flush house unlocked early. And then, you know, maybe, you know, this I'm not trying to play anyway. I'm just going to discard this purple seal, and then maybe we'll get another star and we can convert it. Alright, so now Celestial Pack, looking for series. Perfect. And Standard Pack, looking for an 8 or a 9. Not an 8 or a 9, though steel cards are admittedly pretty good, right? I think I'm willing to pick up a steel card because of just, you know, the raw power there. And here, since we have the money, might as well buy the voucher and go next. Alright, cards previously played are debuffed. You know, that does include all of our diamonds that we just played. I don't think that's going to be an issue for us. Let's discard like this. So we did take the full house here, and so playing, you know, not a flush house, but just a full house with 8s and 9s is also perfectly viable. So I'm going to discard like this. Hangman is pretty dang good. Pretty dang good. So let me think about this. Yeah, I think this 4, I want to keep this 4 because this 4 can become a 5. I don't need this 2, and I think I don't need the 6 either. This 7 could become an 8, but I don't need the 6. So I'm going to do the Hangman like this, and then we're going to discard these. Alright, so we do, you know, technically have a full house here, upgraded full house. With all the debuff cards, I'm not 100% sure that this is going to be 600 points. Actually, maybe I'm pretty sure that it isn't. Maybe that's okay. I could, you know, here, I could go for the flush house, right? I could go for the 8 or the 9. I'm just going to play the full house. And then try to win in 2 hands. Yeah, so we did get the 9, right? So we would have had the flush house, but that's okay. We could just play this straight. All we need is 100 points. A little bit unfortunate we haven't seen our gold card yet, but you know, because we took the immolate from the start, we do have a lot of interest money. Next here, okay, we can't afford, or we don't get anything from the buffoon pack, so we'll pick up the standard pack. And if it's not diamonds, I'm not interested. So let's just save our money for interest. Sorry, what's the boss? Play only 1 hand. That's not going to be an issue. Let's try to get a death card for this 5. World. Making spades? No, I think we're too far from that at this point. Question is, do I discard 4 or do I discard... Or sorry, do I discard 3 or do I discard 4? I think with the bonus cards, I think the full house does one-shot, so I don't need the steel card. Let's try again. It's gonna be close. Yeah. Alright, next series card is perfect. You know, we could even level up our straight flush as like a backup here. If we do have, you know, these 9s and these 8s, we could make a straight flush with diamonds. I don't think that's going to be necessary. I am interested in this Arcana pack. Another Hangman is perfect. And so, let's see here. I said 2 I want to get rid of. Maybe this 5 could become another 5 of diamonds. Let's remove the 7. And standard pack looking for more diamonds. Okay, some choices. Purple seal, yes, but Jack, no. So I think it's a no on this one. Red card, maybe. Red seal, maybe. I think because it's clubs and it's glass, I'm going to pass on this. I think the same with the 5, the gold 5. Yeah, we'll just skip all this stuff and go next. All right, how about discard the 3 and let's just go 8s and 9s, right? That's the move. All right, judgment we don't use. So this does not win, but I could just play 2 full houses, or we could just go for the flush house straight up. I'm gonna play the full house and then go for another full house. Do we need another full house? Yeah. A straight is not gonna work. So what kind of other full house can we do? We can go 5s and 4s. Yeah. Show me 5s and 4s. Just like we drew it up. Alright, next Arcana again. Looking for a star or a fool. Fool for a hanged man, or do I want 20 bucks? I want the hanged man actually. So, you know, like I said, the difference between 52 and 47 cards when you remove 5 is not as big as the difference between 40 and 35 cards when you remove 5 cards. And even more so here, you know, if we take the hangman, the difference between 31 and 33 cards is huge. The difference between I can see 99% of my deck versus I can see 100% of my deck, that's huge. You know, if you're going for a specific 5 cards in your deck, you know, the flush 5 or the flush house, sorry. So I'm going to sell the judgment here. Instead of picking up the 20 bucks, I do think the hangman is going to be worth it. And let's go standard pack. I do find this to be tempting. Polychrome card, Polychrome Jack. Does there exist a universe where we make this work? I don't think it's impossible to make this work, but I'm acknowledging that it's going to be hard to make this work, but maybe it's early enough that we have time to make this work. Let's do it. I think it'd be less fun if we didn't, so let's do it. Let's go. We don't need the blank voucher. All right, so here we finally got the 3. We only have 1 hand. If we get a high enough full house, that will win. And so let's think about, you know, using this hangman. Let's think about this card removal action. I think aces we remove, and I think 3s we remove. Even if it's like, you know, this 3 of diamonds. So maybe we'll do this. Use the hangman. And all of this stuff I'm going to throw away actually. Alright, so I got 8s and 9s. I could discard like this and then just go for that full house. Pretty sure we get the 800 points, right? Maybe I do have 2 discards. Maybe I should go like this. All right, one more time. All right, so we got the 9s and the 8s. That's 800. Nice. All right, let's go again. Celestial looking for series. If we don't get series, it looks like Full House is a reasonable backup hand that we can play. More planets in the shop, maybe. I kind of want more tarot cards so that I can try to make this polychrome card work, because if I could get this polychrome card work, that's going to be worth a lot of planets. I don't need as many planets. Standard packs, I really want to not take too many, and so here I won't. We have the reroll voucher, so we might as well reroll. And keep going. Alright, 2800. I could just play a full house. Full house twice might not get there, actually. So now I think it's time. I think we go for the flush house. It's time to go all in. All we need is the 8. I don't expect we'll get there right away, but we can use our hands as discards. Yeah, I'm just gonna throw these away. And here's the flush house. So the flush house is worth 7,000 points. The flush house is worth so many points. All we have to do is just get that hand every time. Maybe this boss makes it a little bit hard if we're only allowed to play one hand type. We'll see. We'll see. Celestial pack. More series cards. Jumbo. Okay, so we don't have series, but we can level up Earth as a backup. Maybe the boss we can win with 3 full houses. I don't think that's entirely unreasonable. We could re-roll the boss. I think we could do it. So let's go. Yeah, now with the leveled up full houses, maybe we just play full houses. Temperance doesn't help us. I'm gonna play the 3 because it gives me money. Then we've got 8 and 9. 2 more 9s left, right? So if I discard like this. Right, so if I throw away 4, and then I play a hand and throw away another 4, right? I get to see 8 cards, and so out of 8 cards from 9, I have a 100% chance of getting my 9 of diamonds. So we're good. Let's get rid of this temperance. Get another temperance, perfect. And then there's the flush house. 10,000 point flush house. Alright, we can replace this temperance with Empress. If we do want to play full houses instead of flush houses, then, you know, this could help us a lot. Here, yeah, maybe Neptune. Straight flushes instead of flush houses. Probably I shouldn't do this. I shouldn't pick up the standard pack, but if it has either a 9 or an 8, I'd be willing to do it. Another jack. I think this is not it. I think with the jacks, we really just want the suit change. So I'm going to skip. I want to turn the jacks into diamonds. Alright, so what's the move here? We can try to go for the flush house. If you want, we could. Is that a good plan? We're not able to play high card because it says only play one hand type this round. So that's something that's a little bit challenging. What flavor of spades do I have? I have a 10 of spades, 8 of spades. What if we do this? I have another 7 of diamonds. I have 1, 3, 1, 7, 10. I'm trying to think, you know, if this could be, if we use the world to make a flush house. I think I'm just going to go for it, and if I have to play a full house instead, I will. So here, I'm going to use the Empress just to use it. And then ship it. Fool for another Empress. Yeah, I think here Oh, I could... Here I could make the flush house with the aces. Is that what I want to do? It's possible. Maybe what I do is this. If I discard all of these, that seems controversial. How much is this full house going to give me? This full house is going to give me something like, you know, 20 times 200 is like 4,000. So I could just play 2 full houses. Probably I should play 2 full houses. That way I can save my fool for 2 hangman or 2 suit changers. That's probably what I should do. Alright, let's... No more 3s. Alright, here's another full house. This will be worth much less. Right. Barely more than 1,000. Maybe 1,500. Does this work? Okay. So I do need any full house. It's got to be 4. I got to get the 4. I have 2 discards to find the 4. Alright, there we go. This boss was kind of stinky, but I think that's, you know, the worst that we can encounter. Maybe it's naive to say that. Tarot Merchant I am interested in. Let's open these standard packs. Is there something that I would actually take? Nah. Let's go Tarot Merchant and then go next. Alright, we could skip here for 25 bucks. Let's... Do I want an Empress? No. I'm just gonna drop the World here. Do I want to try to play this 3? Maybe. No, if I want to make sure that I get my hand, if I want to make sure that I get my flush 5, I gotta discard the 3. It did its job, which is to say it did nothing. Alright, I could play the full house here. I could win with 2 full houses. I'm going to go for the flush house. Alright. Because we can just get it. And when we do, it's huge. The boss here, 12,000. Should be able to do. Alright, series, yes. Do I want the Fool for another series card? I think also yes. Pretty big. Jumbo for more series, yes. Now level 8, even without the telescope. And skip the standard pack. Let's just go next. Alright. Flush house or bust. That's it. Discard this jack. Got a chariot. Alright, so we can play this. We have only 9 cards left in the deck, so we get it guaranteed. The question is, what flavor steel card do you want? And I think the correct answer is either 8 or a 9. How about this 8? Is now steel. We don't need it right now, but we'll have it for the future. Alright, when we have the steel card, 33,000 points. Without the steel card, you know, closer to 20,000, 22,000. Rather than pick up the standard pack here, I'm just going to roll for more tarot cards. We have the Tarot Merchant voucher now. Justice is helpful. And go next. Alright, so we have the 9s. Let's go look for the 8s. Let's keep digging for the 8s. Hierophant, cool. There we go. So here's the flush house. We know this is plenty of points. Do I want to use these tarot cards? I don't feel that I need to, so ship it. We could have sold them, knowing, you know, we're going to lose the money, knowing that we're going to go down here, we could have sold them for interest. Extra discard is huge. Okay. I do want this. I do want the random tarot cards. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a glass 4. And I'm going to sell the Hierophant. Alright, Death. I can copy the Jack. Is not exactly where I want to be at. I'm probably going to copy the Steel card. I'm probably going to copy the Steel 8. And I do want the Wasteful Voucher. Even though it's going to cost me a little bit of money, now we are secure. This boss is a stinker, but we're set up now. Wait, do I want to copy this Jack? I can. I could do this. And then just find another death card. World? No. Okay. Keep digging. Now we have the extra discard. We can sell this Judgment. Star, perfect. Okay, these jacks are going to become diamonds. That's it. It's a done deal. Series again. Jumbo here for another series. Of course. Why wouldn't? Why wouldn't we? Go next. Alright, so there's a Jack. So I think this is what we're gonna do. I think we're gonna go. If I convert this 3, then I could actually play it and start making money off of it. So let's do this. I want to use the star on the 2 jacks. And I want to use it on the 3. So maybe discard something that looks like this. So I have 1 jack and 2 3s. Maybe that's enough for me to use the star. Maybe not. If I discard like this, I'm gonna discard this 3. I want to make sure I hit my jack. My jack is very important to me. Alright, so we only have 6 cards left in the deck, so let's play the pair of 8s. I don't mind spending a little extra money here to make sure I hit the jack. What else do I want to turn into diamonds? I want to hit this 9. So if I play these... Oh yeah. 1, 2, 3 diamonds. And let's make a gold 9. And do this. Alright, this is going to be a ton of points. That's it. We have the technology. Alright, let's go. We can pick up a chariot here. Celestial for another series. Of course. It's a jumbo, so you knew it was going to work. Let's go next. Let's look for 8s or jacks. We got options now. Aha! I think with the strength card, I want to turn a 10 into a jack, and I want to turn my 8s into 9s. Right? So throw away a 9. of course. All right, we got a ace here. Let's... one more 8 left in the deck. I want to hit the 10. So do we do this and try to get the 10 and the 8? It's ambitious. How about this? How about we make this 8? Oh, this 9, you could be steal. That's fine. All right. Let's discard like this. Glass card, okay. If I want this 5, I should have turned the jack into steel. That's what I should have done. Oh well. Anyway, this 5 we can turn into glass. We could discard the jack. And okay, this 10 I wanted to turn into a jack. 8 maybe into a 9 would not work right here unless I pick up another 8, which I can comfortably. Or if I want, I could just turn this 7 into an 8. Yeah, let's do that. All right, use the priestess. All right, not what we're looking for, but we can go ahead and play these. I do know there's another 8 in the deck, and so if I choose 2 hands and get the 8, then I can save the gold card. I should have waited for the strength card. Knowing that I was gonna dig anyway, I should have waited. Not a super big deal. All right, let's open these booster packs again. Ooh, Tarot Tycoon. Incredible. Love to see it. All right, a little bit late for us to pick up the egg here, so I think I'm gonna go... If I sell the Saturn card, buy this, we still get $4 interest. Go next. All right. All right, this boss is perfect for us. All right, so we have the jack, and we can discard this stuff here. What do we get? World we don't need. We're still 8s and 9s, right? I'm gonna discard this 5 and play like this. All right, Hermit, yes. Celestial pack for series. No series. I'm gonna skip in case there's a fool here. Before I open the Arcana pack, let's reroll in case there's more tarot cards, which we know we got the Tarot Tycoon. So we can pick up a star here. Sweet. Let's try one more time. All right, I'm gonna hold, go Arcana. So I can use the star and I can make more diamonds, or I can wait to make more diamonds. I'm just gonna use it. So here, ace, 5, 2, you know, whatever. And then use the Emperor. Death card is perfect. We can make some glass cards. I'm looking at this glass 5 probably. You know, I'm thinking about what my final hand is going to be, and if we want to play like a really banger final hand, 3 jacks and then 2 glass 5s. We could reroll one. I'm not going to reroll because, you know, if there's a tarot card, I don't have room for it anyway. All right, for 30,000, let's copy this jack. And I said a glass 5. All right. Let's go, dude. Gold card, molt cards. Just discard. Yeah, do I want any of this? Let's sell the Empress. Sun we don't need. I can make a gold 7. Ship it. The boss here, yeah, 40,000. Alright, Celestial Pack again. No series card, we'll skip. Alright, since I have the money, do I want a standard pack? There's nothing that's better than this polychrome card, so might as well not add any cards to the deck. You know, with 32 cards in the deck, currently we can see all of our cards, and so let's just kind of keep that flow going. I do like lucky cards, generally speaking. Maybe it's too late for the lucky card, so just reroll more. Judgment we can't do, Temperance we can't do, Star we can pick up, sure. So let's start by the 5. We always discard the 5. Or, yeah, maybe this. Discard the purple card. Okay, we got a glass card here. What do I want to be glass? I said these 5s, glass 5s. Is there anything else that I want to be glass? You know, because now I have the star. So I can go... I think what I want to do is 5, 4, 4. And then with the glass 5, and then discard here. Okay, lovers we don't need. I guess I could go lovers on the 3 and then play like a flush or something like that. Just get the money. I don't need this many glass 5s. Discard one of them. Discard another one. So what do we have? I have this flush or flush house, right? And I have a steel card. Maybe let's do this. Maybe let's play the 3 just to get the money and the redraw. Alright, now what do we have left? We have a gold card, we have a steel card. We don't really need any of that, so let's play the 9s. And the question is, do I need the steel? Or, you know, is this polychrome going to be enough? Because if it is, then we could do this. 9. Now we have the steel and the gold, right? Oh yeah. Oh, plenty of points. My bad, my bad. There's plenty of points. Could pick up the Hierophant here. I don't think we need to. Clearance sale gives me a discount on the booster packs and all the consumables in the shop. So let's go Jumbo looking for series. Skip looking for series again. There we go. And save the rest of our money for interest. 0 discards. That's kind of rude, but I think we can survive that. It's not going to be easy necessarily, but I'm pretty sure we can survive that. Let's discard the 2 here. Death. Can make another jack. Do I try to save it for the boss? I don't think I need to do that. I think I'm good here if I just... What's the status on these aces? Am I trying to play these aces? Do I get rid of this 3? Let's get rid of the ace. With the death card. Hierophant we don't need. Discard these and the glass cards and the 4. Alright, wheel we don't need. Hierophant we don't need. Alright, purple we discard. 8 5s we don't need. I'm going to discard the 7. So the reason why I like having the gold 9 is because I can hold on to the 9 and maybe I play it, maybe I don't. But this 7 here I'm not able to hold on to it because I need my 8s and 9s. So I'd rather an 8 be gold instead. Probably I want this 5. Probably. We have other steel cards in the deck, so I'm just going to discard the 5. Just make sure that I get my 9s. Alright, Hierophant? No. Priestess? Maybe. Maybe not. Alright, so what's the status here? We've got 9s, 8s. We could play this 9, and left over here we have one more steel 8. We only have 5 cards left in the deck. Do I, want to try to get that 8? This should be enough. What happens if it's not enough? I don't have a backup. Man, I don't want to calculate it actually. So what I'm gonna do this. If I do this, I'm guaranteed to get the 8 and the 9. Alright, there we go. It only cost me $1. Actually, I got an extra $1. Look at that. Calculated. This is plenty now. Oh yeah, I didn't even need the steel cards. My bad. I keep underestimating, the series cards. I keep underestimating how much we're going to score. My bad. We do have Death. This one, maybe we're close enough to the boss that I saved this one. Let's go Celestial first. We don't need this. If there's a Fool in here, I will use the Death card, of course. Hermit is fine. Let's reroll, looking for some more tarot cards. I'm actually going to pick up the Lovers because it sells for $1, so buy it for 2, sell it for 1. Because it's going to block the duplicates. Hermit is perfect. Hangman. Alright, that's it. It's a W. If you didn't already know it was a W, it's a W. Alright, you want more jacks? We got a lot of jacks. There's another jack. What cards do we want to remove? Probably we don't need this 2, and probably we don't need this 5. So I'm going to discard like this. In case I get another death card, I'm going to make another jack. Do we throw away an 8 and a 9 now? So 52,000, we just need 1 steel card. So I think we throw away 1 9. Alright, Chariot and Emperor. Yeah, I think with these jacks we'll go turn this 1 into steel. These things we don't need. Alright, discard like this. We don't need the 7. Alright, Star. We have a couple more cards that are not diamonds. Extra 8s. Actually, turning extra 8s into diamonds would be pretty useful, to be honest. So let's discard these, and do I want to keep the steel jack? If I'm going to get the 8s, then I'm going to throw this 8 away. Yeah, let's do this. We can discard these. I could play the 3. I'm just going to discard just to make sure I get the goods. Alright, so I have 1 8. Do I want to try to draw the other 8? I think the answer is yes. So maybe we play like this. We only have 4 cards left, right? So what do I want my ideal hand to look like? I'm going to play 2 jacks, and I'm going to play 3 8s. And then have the 9s left over. That's my ideal hand. All right, so 9, 8, 8. There's the star. And we can turn these 8s into... There we go. All right, Moon, Celestial Pack. Should have re-rolled first. Oh well, never punished. All right, re-roll. Priestess, maybe? Yes. Don't mind if I do. Death card, of course. Glass card, sure. No, I think we got the tech, right? So let's just go next. No discards, but wait a second. I'm gonna play 2 pair. Let's throw away. We don't need the 5. All right, so we got all these jacks, and if I want, I could play these 8s. That's already a winning hand. Do I make another jack right now? I think we don't need to. So, ship it. All right, paintbrush here, Arcana pack. All right, so let's figure this out. This jack, I actually want to make glass now, and I want to make a copy of it. Let's just get rid of this 6. All right, now we can make another steel card. What do we want to be steel? Maybe 9s? Sure, why not? And before I open the Celestial Pack, let's re-roll. Pick up a Devil here. These things we don't need. Hermit, yes. Strength, alright, does strength do anything for us? I could turn this glass 4 into a 5. I don't think that's necessary. I got a lot of 8s. I could turn some 8s into 9s. And then play the 9s and jacks. I think this doesn't matter anymore. I think we just, I mean, we can pick it up if you want. Temperance coming back around. What's the Celestial Pack have now? Alright, nothing. One more. Alright, we're gonna stop. Alright, too late for the egg. Alright, go all cards debuffed until 1 Joker sold. Bummer. Alright, so how about this? How about, I am gonna keep the strength now. We'll make a gold 8. And discard like this. Maybe, I guess the question is like, how badly do I want these tarot cards? The answer is yes. Magician, no. Strength, I will go strength 8s into 9s. That does, just generally make it easier for me to get my flush houses in the future. I'm gonna discard the 7. Alright, these things we don't need. We got more jacks in the deck, so I'm gonna go ahead and discard these. Holding on to these 9s. Do I need this many 9s? Maybe discard this 9. Alright, Fool if I want more strength on my 8s. Or do I want 20 bucks? I want the 8s into 9s. Like I said, that's just gonna make it way easier, more consistent for me to get my flush house. I have one more jack in the deck. Yeah, that's it. I got 6 cards left, so let's just do this. One benefit of just doing this now is I get to keep all of these gold cards. All right, here we go. Ah, we broke one. Beautiful, beautiful. Alright, we can open up the priestess here and then try a celestial pack for more series. Unfortunate. Yeah, what about the standard pack now? I could pick up an extra jack. Nah, we don't need it. Alright, next. Star we don't need. Neptune we don't need. Death, maybe. Sure, maybe. Priestess again, sure. Alright, go. We got one more round, right? Yeah, let's go next. Alright, so here, let's just, you know, as always, make more jacks. Fancy jacks. Let's try the priestess again. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Magician, we don't need. World, we don't need to discard yet. We got all these 9s. So how about this? And this, and this. Alright, Magician out. We don't need the 8 anymore. Throw away another 9. Lovers. Alright, we got 2 jacks left in the deck. One is steel and one is polychrome. Okay, there's only 5 cards left in the deck. So if we just discard like this, we'll have it. So let's get rid of these. Alright, those ended up not helping. So here's the 9s. Because I have the polychrome card, I don't need the extra steel card. Right? Man, I'm really not paying attention to how much we're scoring. Like, it should be obvious, right? Like, it should be obvious that this is enough points. Oh well. I'll give up the $3. Yep. We would have had 100,000 without the steel card, or... Wait, yeah, with one less steel card, we would have had 100,000. So, it was actually decently close. Alright, let's use the Emperor here. Let's re-roll. We could pick up... Justice doesn't do anything anymore. We could pick up... Priestess. That's actually what I want. Alright, let's re-roll looking for more planets in the shop. Fool. Okay. Now it's time. Series. Yes. Alright, and Fool for another one. Alright, now I just want another Fool. That's it. Interesting, interesting. You should say that. Another one? No, that would be absurd. We could take a death card in an emergency situation. Alright. So, you know, the predominant species is we've got 9s and jacks. So we'll just go for 9s and jacks. So here's 9s. Let's discard, or sorry, there's jacks looking for 9s. Here we go. Here's jacks and 9s. How many jacks do I have? I have 3 more jacks. So I could go 2 jacks and then 3 9s. Give me 5 jacks. Yeah, that'll work. And hey, we could play the flush house if you want to, or we could play the flush 5 if you want. Yeah, why not? Look at all my polychrome jacks. Look at how beautiful that was. Now we can play here the 9s and the 5s. Alright folks, that's going to be it. This is my version of the perishable challenge, so it's the opposite of the non-perishable challenge. It's only food jokers. Unfortunately, we didn't find any food jokers. You know, it would have been nice to have an egg to sell to the final boss here to remove the debuffs, but we were able to make it out without it. Alright, take care everyone.